Hi, everybody, and welcome to City Beat. I'm your host, Nancy Byrne, and we are coming to you from the art gallery inside the Charleston Heights Arts Center. The exhibit here is in honor of Hispanic Heritage Month, and it's called Versions of a Family Ofrenda. We'll take a closer look a little bit later on and explain what this all means. But first, on October 23rd, hundreds of Las Vegans turned out to welcome none other than Shaquille O'Neal to the Doolittle Community Center complex. The Shaquille O'Neal Foundation, along with Icy Hot, donated $200,000 to renovate the basketball courts there, and we were there for the unveiling. Performers from the West Las Vegas Arts Center opened up this important night when renovated basketball courts were to be unveiled by the man who made it all possible.
Give it up, Shaquille O'Neal!
Mayor Carolyn Goodman and Ward 5 Councilman Cedric Creer welcomed O'Neal to the stage, thanking him for using his extraordinary talent and success to help others. And in his typical modesty, he accepted the praise, sort of.
This is not my court. This is your court. This is for you.
Then he had the kids in the crowd repeat the same speech he said Dr. J gave him many years ago.
You after me. I will. I will. I will. I will. Listen. Follow my dreams. Be a leader. Not a follower. I will. Stay out of trouble. I will. I will. I will. Become whatever I want to become. If you say that every day, anything can happen.
Wrapping things up, the unveiling of a giant basketball officially marking this as one of the foundation's comeback courts. Then the teams put the courts to good use with the finals of a 3-on-3 tournament organized by the City of Las Vegas Parks and Rec Department. This was the culmination of a lot of work by the Shaquille O'Neal Foundation, Icy Hot, and the Mayor's Fund for Las Vegas Life. New surfacing, custom colors and floor graphics, seating areas, new lighting, and an LED scoreboard. But what led up to this was a lot of hard work by our own city workers. Check out the progress captured by Channel 2 photographer Eric Sorensen. This is all part of the Shaquille O'Neal Foundation's Comeback Courts, which refurbishes existing basketball courts across the country so that all athletes have access to quality basketball courts. There is a brand new program at the city's Reinvent Schools. Now, these are schools that are in underserved communities that tend to not just look out for the kids, but also provide services for the entire family. Well, since this is a new program, we want to let people know that there's room for more kids and there's a need for more instructors. It may be the end of the school day, but the Reinvent After School program, or RAP, is just getting started.
This program is for all students that attend Red Rock Elementary School. They can come here, and again, if you feel like, oh, my child didn't suffer a learning loss, which I think all of our kids did suffer a learning loss, but even if you're not sure, your child can absolutely benefit. There's also socialization, there's games, it teaches teamwork in addition to some academic help.
This well-rounded program starts with a snack that is more like a meal, thanks to a partnership with 3 Square. Fresh fruits, veggies, protein, a drink, and a treat like graham crackers. This gives the kids the energy to move forward with things like help with their homework. This group homework time is a huge help to the kids and actually to the parents as well. Kiera Tony is a 3rd grade teacher at Red Rock and an instructor at RAP.
Their homework is already done. They've had an opportunity to work together instead of just having to do it at home by themselves. And yeah, so parents don't have to worry when they get home from work.
While they're doing their homework and throughout the afternoon, the students also get something else they sorely missed during the pandemic: socialization and interaction with other kids.
Sometimes we have to problem solve, right? There's conflicts that come up maybe in after school because you're playing a game and you want your turn, and the staff here do a really great job of moderating that and helping kids learn how to get along. And we did miss some social time for sure during the shutdown, a lot of that screen time, and now students are back together. So I love to see it. They're excited to come here and they're really happy about the program, and they learn a lot too, so it's a win-win.
This after-school program is available at 7 of the 16 Reinvent schools in Las Vegas, but right now they're looking for more instructors to step in and work with the RAP kids. Miss Tony says she and the other instructors love coming in here after regular school hours, making a connection with the students they see throughout the day, and knowing the kids are safe, having fun, and growing educationally and socially. She highly recommends other teachers in our community consider joining the team.
Knowing that they have an opportunity here in the after-school program to do that with each other, especially across all grade levels, I think is really important. So they also have like older students have the opportunity to be a mentor, and the younger students get the opportunity to socialize with older kids. It makes me feel good that they have that opportunity.
And while they're looking for instructors, they add that here at Red Rock and many of the other schools offering RAP, there's still space for more students. This program is not only beneficial to the children, it can be a huge help to mom and dad.
If you're rushing to get here right at 3:30, please get your students into the after-school program. You don't have to rush. Maybe you can run some errands on your way to pick up your child, and then your child gets the benefit of that extended learning day. And it just really helps the overall community of the school because kids feel like they have a place to go after school that's safe and fun, and parents can know that their child doesn't have to travel to a different aftercare program. They can stay right here. If you are interested in being an instructor, you need a degree in education. Elementary is preferred but not required. You can also have a certificate to be a substitute teacher. That is acceptable as well. Go to lasvegasnevada.gov/jobs for more information and to apply. Now, if you're a parent and you'd like to enroll your child, you can call 229-KIDS, or you can go to lasvegasnevada.gov/RAP. It's at 7 of the 16 Reinvent schools. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to take you to an open for business segment where you can practice your hobby, make a big mess, and have a lot of fun. Congratulations to the City of Las Vegas Employee of the Month, Javaris Rounds. Javaris is an environmental systems technician at our water pollution control facility. He's been with the city since 2002. The city prides itself on ensuring that the water that leaves the facility goes back into Lake Mead and is safe and free of contaminants. This is a public safety issue, and Javaris works hard to protect our citizens. Our sewer and wastewater system must work without problems every day, and employees like Javaris help ensure that occurs. He's an unsung hero in our city who is known for being level-headed, observant, and responsible, and we know that the plant runs smoothly with him on the job. Congratulations to Javaris Rounds, the City of Las Vegas Employee of the Month.
If I could be you, and you could be me for just 1 hour. If we could find a way to get inside each other's minds. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Well, before you abuse, criticize, and accuse. Walk a mile in my shoes.
Welcome back to City Beat from the Charleston Heights Art Center. You know, executing those Pinterest arts and craft ideas can be challenging, but there's a new business in the city where you can get your creative hands dirty, make a bit of a mess, have a lot of fun, and not even have anything to clean up. Melissa Duran has more in this Open for Business segment.
You guys are probably wondering where I am. Well, I'm Melissa Duran. I'm about to tell you in today's Open for Business. Welcome to Pinspiration. Your inner artist will have a field day here at Pinspiration. It's where your every Pinterest dream can come true. Owner Chris Sena opened the door here just a few months ago after seeing a Facebook ad.
That is something that we need here in Las Vegas, a place where you can go and make a mess and not have to worry about it, be stress-free, forget about your troubles for a while, and then leave with something that you can take home and hang in your house.
Now you have an outlet for all of those creative juices you built up during the pandemic.
Obviously, I'm in love with the wood shape cutouts, so we have a lot of different wood shapes that they can customize themselves. They can either acrylic pour them or paint them and customize them with our free embellishments bars. But we also have canvas paintings, we do soy candles, we do glass paintings, ceramic mugs. We have lots of kids crafts like fairy gardens, faux aquarium, basically something for everyone.
But their biggest attraction? You guessed it, their splatter room.
Once you're in there, you get to let loose. You don't have to think about anything but trying to splat that paint on your canvas. Maybe you do it on your coworker or your date that you're with. And it's just fun. You can make this huge mess and not have to worry about it because we have it contained, we have you protected, and when you come out, you have this thing that you can hang in your house, and it's not like any other art that there is out there, inspired by Jackson Pollock.
We happened to catch Sheree and Isaac Smith on a little day date. Sheree learned about this place from the internet.
Ooh, I'm gonna take him on a date and go. I thought I was going to splatter him.
After picking a canvas, the two are given some tools to decorate them however they want. Then it's time to suit up because things are about to get a little messy. With their protective eye gear and bodysuits, it's time to let the creativity flow. The Smiths opted for the glow-in-the-dark splatter experience, which made things a lot more interesting. From start to finish, you have 1 hour. Pinspiration is proving to be a great place to take a date, but it's also an event space.
So we host bachelorette parties, birthday parties, graduation parties. This month we're hosting quite a few team builders. So it's a place where people can come, get together, have a private room where they can celebrate whatever it is that they're celebrating. And we can either include them doing crafts or doing the splatter room, or as we did this past Sunday, we had a party where they did both.
Plus, they serve small snacks, charcuterie boards, wine, beer, champagne, and hard seltzers. The Smiths highly recommend the splatter room.
I thought I was gonna splatter her too, but you know, once I got in there, I got in the groove, and I thought I was gonna just be a real painter this time. Just, you know, paint, I paint, splatter, and just a couple things. So
Yeah,
it
he
was
took
real
his
nice.
time.
Yeah, I did take my time. And that's what I like. I was able to take my time. It wasn't like, you guys got 8 seconds left.
Yeah.
So that's what I like.
So where can you find Pinspiration? They're located off of Westlake Mead and Tenaya. It's best to make a reservation ahead of time, which can be done on their website. So if you're ready to let your creativity flow, Pinspiration will help your vision come to life.
Now that looks like a lot of fun. Thank you, Melissa Duran, for that story. Well, we're going to stay on the creative and art theme. As we told you earlier, we're in the art gallery here at Charleston Heights Art Center, where in honor of Hispanic Heritage Month, there is an exhibit called Versions of a Family Ofrenda. Here's more. Local artist Natalie Delgado asked other local artists to create artwork that was inspired by a family ofrenda in their life, a tribute to a loved one lost. Thank you, Steve Horlock, for capturing this beautiful and very moving exhibit. We're going to take another break, and when we come back, we are going to show you a very visual and interesting outlook of the city's strategic plan for your future.
A couple of my family members are immunocompromised. It makes sense that I should get it.
I still live with my parents, and I wanted to make sure that, I didn't bring something home to them.
I was tired of not being able to see my grandparents and my great aunties and everybody.
Being able to travel and go see family safely.
I'm going to tell my twin brother to go ahead and get it. I need him around, I need him around, so I'm going to tell him to go ahead and get it.
Hey, Bobo. Do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Welcome back to City Beat from the Charleston Heights Art Center. Every 3 to 5 years, the city of Las Vegas forms a strategic plan, making sure we are continuing to head in the right direction when it comes to achieving the goals we have set for ourselves, such as public safety, diversifying our economy. Well, the ink is now dry on the latest plan, and Sue Levitt walks us through it.
The City of Las Vegas is committed to taking our city into the future with a clear mission, vision, and goals to ensure our community's success. The city has laid out a solid strategic plan with initiatives and priorities for the next 3 to 5 years, with a focus on 3 top priorities approved by the City Council: public safety, healthcare, and diversifying the economy.
Once we identify these priorities and establish priorities, it's important because that's when we start allocating resources to them. Both staffing resources and fiscal resources through the budgeting process so we can get these done. And so it's important that we know what's important to them because they represent the community. And so they're giving us the information of what they're hearing out in the community. And then we as staff start putting programs together, some strategies on how we can implement these priorities.
Making sure residents feel safe is a top priority for the City of Las Vegas. Public safety goals and initiatives include neighborhood revitalization, community and law enforcement partnerships, and alternatives to misdemeanor incarceration.
One of our initiatives is the mural program, and one might ask, how does the mural program affect public safety? Well, evidence shows that if you have mural in the area, that crime overall is reduced. That includes a mural on the neighborhood wall or potentially a mural on the electrical box. So this is what we were striving for when we were working on the plan, is to find research-based, evidence-based projects that will help us move the needle forward.
Along with a citywide mural program, neighborhood revitalization will include improving aging neighborhoods, increasing mixed-income housing, implementing volunteers in parks, and increasing law enforcement presence.
This is a fluid plan, meaning that yes, it's a long-term plan, but the initiatives, which are basically our tactical projects, how to move the priorities forward, could potentially change year after year, because we are going to be assessing, well, is the mural program effectively lowering the crime rate? If it does, then let's keep it on and continue on that path. And then if we assess and see that there's not a lot of impact, we might reevaluate and propose some new initiatives to really get to where the council has asked us to be in the next 3 to 5 years.
Public safety goal number 2, strengthening community and law enforcement partnerships by determining social justice expectations, increasing awareness of public safety services, and expanding community youth mentor programs. Goal 3 focuses on expanding and enhancing programs in place that serve as an alternative to misdemeanor incarceration. Our City of Las Vegas specialty courts are a great example and have proven effective in reducing crime by offering people counseling and help rather than jail time.
So how long have you been clean?
3 days.
Good for you.
It's going to be very important for us to work the plan every day. Whether it's a minimal task of, setting up this equipment to communicate the plan, to someone, going out there and removing graffiti, or someone processing an invoice to pay for the new paint to repaint the wall, because ultimately it will impact public safety. So each one of us has a role in moving this plan forward.
The city's second priority will enhance healthcare in the valley, with goals including establishing health and wellness centers in underserved communities, expanding health services in the medical district, and another very ambitious goal of pursuing the possibility of a specialized children's hospital.
It is a long-term project. We do have a lot of moving parts, and not a lot of it is in the city's direct authority, but it is still our initiative, and we're going to work towards it with hopefully groundbreaking sometime in 2025.
Healthcare goal number 2 will adjust the city's marketing strategy to better align with the social outreach goals of local corporations. This should help create stronger partnerships between the city and the private sector, as well as nonprofit organizations. It should also enhance donations to the Mayor's Fund, which will be used to help fill community needs. Also contemplated are partnerships with professional sports teams to help grow the city's youth sports programs and to improve City of Las Vegas recreation facilities. Mental health goals will be reached by increasing access to mental health resources and promoting community wellness through parks and recreation programs.
Departments like our community services or our code enforcement folks or our neighborhood development departments come in and take on some additional tasks to really help set those priorities in place. And so all departments in one way or another get involved in these priorities.
The third priority is to create a diversified economy that will encourage innovation and resilience. Connectivity will be expanded across the city by increasing electric charging stations, developing high-speed broadband services, and increasing education and outreach for cybersecurity. Goal number 2, the city will work to streamline the process for startup businesses to support new innovative opportunities and industry, including establishing a smart city campus, promoting and attracting remote workers to the city, and streamlining city entitlement permitting and licensing processes. The third goal, to repurpose underperforming and vacant big box stores and commercial strip sites for higher and better use.
One of the biggest initiatives for us is to try and fill those spaces with other types of businesses, if not the grocery stores themselves. So we're basically assessing everything that's vacant now, and then we're going to look at the areas where the stores are based in, and then we're going to try to see what type of businesses might be good and try to attract them to go there.
The city's well-thought-out strategic plan is designed with a clear strategy that integrates and aligns with other city plans in place.
We, throughout the process, really looked at the city's master plan. We had the diversity, equity, and inclusion initiative that also was based on the strategic priorities, and then also the Mayor's Fund, because a lot of what we are leveraging in terms of our community partnerships is based on the council priorities. So we've really done a nice job of weaving that all together so that the strategic plan ties to so many different plans.
Creating a vibrant city requires thoughtful deliberation, collaboration, and the ability to learn and share knowledge as our city evolves. The city's strategic plan takes Las Vegas into the future with goals and initiatives that create an attractive and safe city, promoting pride, passion, and a sense of belonging, ensuring a high quality of life for all.
Thank you, Sue Levitt, for making that so understandable. Well, that does it for another City Beat, but we want to let you know that versions of A Family O Friend of the exhibit here at Charleston Heights Art Center will be here through November 27th. As we go to close, we want to show you some beautiful fall scenes from across the city. Have a great one. We'll see you for the next City Beat.
Find out what's going on all over the city of Las Vegas by subscribing to the City Beat e-newsletter. Simply scan this QR code to get a preview of each show twice a month.